Calcium cannot get into the cell without vitamin D. Vitamin D is essential for the assimilation and utilisation of calcium. And when calcium gets in, remember, all the other minerals piggyback on the back. How do we get vitamin D? What's vitamin D made from? Cholesterol. The ultraviolet rays from the sun, but there's only one ray that'll do it, it's UVB. Ultraviolet B rays. When they hit the skin, they convert a form of cholesterol just under the skin to vitamin D. And vitamin D is what is necessary to be able to use our calcium and get all the other minerals. So if someone's on cholesterol-lowering medication, it's quite possible that they're able to make vitamin D. And the glass stops the UVB rays, and sunscreens totally stop UVB rays. When we think of getting older, many of us expect aches, weakness, and a body that simply doesn't bounce back the way it once did. Friends tell us it's just part of aging, that our muscles will waste away no matter what we do, and that strength belongs to the young. But what if that isn't the full story? What if your body, even at 60, 70 or 80, still holds the ability to repair, rebuild, and even strengthen itself, not during exercise, but while you are lying quietly in bed, asleep? Today, I want to take you on a journey into those very building blocks, 2 vitamins that science has confirmed are critical for muscle strength, particularly for seniors. These nutrients are often overlooked, sometimes dismissed as just another supplement. Yet without them, the dream of waking up stronger will remain only a dream. By the end of this message, you will not only know what these vitamins are, but you will also understand how to make them work for you in the most natural and effective way. So let's uncover the mystery of why your body may feel weaker with each passing year, and more importantly, how these 2 vitamins could change that story, allowing you to rise each morning not drained, but renewed, restored, and ready for life. Before we start, drop in the comments from where you are watching this video and what health topic you'd like to see in the next video. As a special thank you for joining us today, we're giving away 100 free copies of my best-selling book to subscribers. So if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment about why you want to win my best-selling book. The silent struggle of aging muscles. One of the most troubling parts of growing older is not simply grey hair or wrinkles, it is the quiet, almost unnoticed decline in muscle. The medical term is sarcopenia, which means the loss of muscle tissue due to age. You may first notice it when the stairs feel a little steeper or when a jar lid seems harder to twist open. At first, it may feel like nothing more than a mild inconvenience. But over time, this weakness can steal your independence, making simple tasks like standing from a chair or carrying groceries exhausting. For seniors, muscle strength isn't just about vanity or appearance, it is about survival. Strong muscles protect your bones, help you balance, and prevent falls, which are one of the greatest risks to health in later life. When muscles weaken, recovery from even a small accident takes longer. And yet, while many believe this decline is inevitable, the truth is that muscle is a living, responsive tissue. It can grow stronger even in later years if given the right tools. Those tools are not only exercise and good sleep, although those are important. They are also the nutrients your body requires to carry out the silent work of repair. And here lies the problem. Most older adults are deficient in the very vitamins needed to rebuild. It's like asking builders to construct a house without wood or bricks. No matter how skilled they are, the house will remain unfinished. This is why understanding the role of vitamins in muscle health is not optional, it is essential. Because if you do not address these missing links, your nightly rest may do little more than restore energy for the day ahead, while your muscles continue to slowly fade. Why sleep is the body's repair workshop? before we uncover the two vitamins, let's pause and consider the stage where they perform their work, your sleep. Sleep is not simply a time of rest, it is the body's most powerful workshop. During the night, your body releases growth hormones that trigger the repair of tissues, the renewal of cells, and the restoration of energy reserves. Think of it this way. If your day is spent spending your body's energy like coins, then sleep is when the treasury is refilled. For the muscles, this is especially critical. During the night, amino acids from your diet are woven into new muscle fibers. Damaged tissue from the day's activities is mended. Inflammation is reduced and balance is restored. But this intricate workshop cannot run on air. Just as a carpenter needs nails and timber, your sleeping body needs certain nutrients. Without them, the repairs are incomplete. You may wake up still sore, still tired, still weaker than before. And this is where our two vitamins step in. They are like the master keys that unlock the entire process, ensuring that the muscle-building machinery of your body runs at full capacity. The first vitamin, vitamin D, the silent strength keeper. Now, let us pull back the curtain on the first of these two vitamins, vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin. Vitamin D is far more than a nutrient for bones. In fact, recent science has revealed that it acts almost like a hormone, influencing nearly every cell in your body, including the muscle fibers that give you strength. For seniors, vitamin D deficiency is alarmingly common. With age, the skin produces less vitamin D when exposed to sunlight. Many of us also spend less time outdoors, or we cover up with clothing, further limiting exposure. The result is that a huge percentage of older adults are walking around deficient in a vitamin that their muscles desperately need. Why is vitamin D so crucial for muscle? First, it improves the absorption of calcium and phosphorus minerals that not only strengthen bones but also play a role in muscle contraction. Without enough vitamin D, muscles become weak, coordination falters, and fatigue sets in. This is why deficiency often shows itself as muscle pain, weakness, or even difficulty climbing stairs. But vitamin D does more than maintain muscle function. Studies have shown that it actually increases the size and strength of muscle fibers, particularly the fast twitch fibers responsible for power and balance. For seniors, these are the fibers that help prevent falls. In other words, vitamin D deficiency is not merely about brittle bones, it is about the gradual fading of muscle strength itself. The most famous antioxidant is vitamin C. Vitamin C is known as ascorbic acid. And vitamin C, as ascorbic acid, it's a potent antioxidant. It has a lot of extra electrons to balance out the free radicals. But ascorbic acid by itself, once it has balanced out all the free radicals, it itself can become a free radical. But in nature, ascorbic acid is found with bioflavonoids. And research now shows that the bioflavonoids are continually feeding extra electrons to the ascorbic acid to protect it from becoming a free radical. Bottom line is, when you buy vitamin C, make sure your ascorbic acid has bioflavonoids with it. The hidden link between vitamin D and sleep. Now, you might be asking, if vitamin D is so important, does it also affect sleep itself? The answer is yes, and this is where the story becomes even more powerful. Research shows that vitamin D receptors exist in the brain regions responsible for regulating sleep. Low vitamin D levels are linked to poor sleep quality, shorter sleep duration, and greater nighttime disturbances. This means that not only does vitamin D build muscle while you sleep, it also helps you achieve the kind of deep restorative sleep necessary for repair in the first place. It is a cycle. Vitamin D improves sleep, sleep enhances muscle repair, and muscle repair boosts strength and vitality. Without adequate vitamin D, this cycle breaks down, leaving you trapped in weakness and fatigue. So good amounts of vitamin D deficiency can actually protect you from skin cancer. There are 2,500 receptor sites on the DNA to vitamin D. We cannot function effectively without vitamin D. We cannot heal without vitamin D. And where do we get it? We get it from the sun. But we get it from the UVB rays. If the window's closed and you're sitting in the sun, you're not getting UVB. It's the UVA rays that come through. And they can actually burn quite quickly, the UVA. When you put sunscreen on, it blocks UVB. So we need to have our skin exposed to the sunshine. So the ultraviolet rays from the sun hit the skin and they convert a form of cholesterol just under the skin to vitamin D. And it takes about 2 hours to develop that vitamin D. So if you lay out in the sun and then go and have a shower and wash yourself with soap and wash away all your oils, you're not going to get your vitamin D. It needs 2 hours. The second vitamin, vitamin C, the tissue builder. But vitamin D does not work alone. To complete the story of muscle repair and strength, we must look at the second vitamin, vitamin C. Now, when most people think of vitamin C, they think of immunity, colds, and perhaps citrus fruits. But vitamin C is far more than an immune booster. For your muscles, it is the very substance that weaves the fabric of repair. Vitamin C is required for the production of collagen, the protein that forms connective tissue in muscles, tendons, and ligaments. Without collagen, your muscles may grow, but they have no proper framework to hold them together. Imagine trying to build a house without scaffolding. The structure collapses. That is what happens when vitamin C is missing in the repair process. For seniors, this becomes even more critical. As we age, collagen production naturally declines, skin becomes thinner, joints become stiffer, and muscles take longer to heal. But here's the hope. Adequate vitamin C intake can slow and even reverse this decline, ensuring that your body has the raw materials to build strong, resilient muscles. Even more fascinating is vitamin C's role as a powerful antioxidant. During exercise or even daily activity, tiny molecules called free radicals can damage muscle cells. Vitamin C neutralizes these radicals, protecting your tissues from harm and allowing the repair process to proceed without interruption. And just like vitamin D, vitamin C plays its part most powerfully during sleep. As you rest, collagen is woven, damaged fibers are stitched back together, and the antioxidant shield of vitamin C ensures the work is not undone. It is as if vitamin C is the quiet caretaker, ensuring every repair is strong, stable, and lasting. Why deficiency steals your strength quietly? Many seniors suffer from weakness, stiffness, or constant fatigue, and they assume it is simply old age. But often the culprit is a deficiency in these two key vitamins. The danger lies in how subtle the symptoms begin. Low vitamin D may first feel like nothing more than tired legs or low energy, and vitamin C deficiency may show up as slower wound healing or lingering soreness after small activities. Over time, these deficiencies compound. A body without vitamin D loses muscle fibers and struggles with balance. A body without vitamin C loses collagen strength and cannot repair damage quickly. Together, the result is that every year feels heavier, every movement more draining. The tragedy is that many people accept this as fate, when in reality it is a fixable problem. Doctors may prescribe painkillers or recommend rest, but very few will tell you that the missing pieces of the puzzle are often found in nutrition. And yet, restoring these nutrients can mean the difference between waking up weaker each day or waking up renewed. The natural sources of vitamin D. So where does one find vitamin D? The first and most natural source is sunlight. When the rays of the sun touch your skin, they trigger a reaction that produces vitamin D naturally in your body. This is why it is called the sunshine vitamin. But here is the challenge. With aging, The skin becomes less efficient at this process. A young person may only need 10 minutes in the sun to produce enough vitamin D, while an older adult may need much longer, and often we do not get that exposure. Diet offers some vitamin D as well. Fatty fish such as salmon, sardines, and mackerel are rich in this nutrient. Egg yolks and fortified dairy can also contribute. However, even with a careful diet, it is difficult for seniors to meet the full requirement. This is why many health experts recommend supplementation, particularly in the winter months or for those who spend little time outdoors. But here lies a warning. More is not always better. Too much vitamin D can create imbalance in the body. The goal is not to overload, but to restore the natural level your body needs for strength and repair. A simple blood test can reveal whether you are deficient, and from there you can take safe steps to correct it. The natural sources of vitamin C. Vitamin C, on the other hand, is found abundantly in nature, yet surprisingly, many people still do not get enough. Fresh fruits and vegetables are its richest sources. Citrus fruits like oranges and lemons, berries, kiwis, and papayas are particularly high. Vegetables such as bell peppers, broccoli, kale, and Brussels sprouts also provide generous amounts. Unlike vitamin D, which the body can store, vitamin C is water-soluble and must be replenished daily. This means that skipping fruits and vegetables, even for a few days, can lower your levels quickly. For seniors who may have reduced appetite or limited diets, this can become a serious concern. And here is something few people realize. Cooking destroys vitamin C. If your vegetables are always boiled until soft, much of the vitamin C may be lost. Eating raw or lightly steamed vegetables and consuming fresh fruits ensures that this vital nutrient reaches your body in its full potency.
So it gives lots of electrons, which basically calms the free radicals down. They're no longer free radicals. So what are your most potent antioxidants? Beta-carotene. And beta-carotene is found in all your orange and all your green-coloured vegetables. Have you noticed that every juice we give you is either orange or green or red? They're all... So we're supplying high beta-carotene. Also in your green barley, we give you a dose of vitamin C. Vitamin C is not ascorbic acid. Vitamin C is ascorbic acid with bioflavonoids. That's the whole thing. Also vitamin E, we're giving you vitamin E in your protein drinks. Your protein drinks contain a little coconut milk, a little almond or soy milk, because vitamin E is a fat-soluble vitamin. The beautiful partnership between vitamin D and vitamin C. Now that we understand the role of each vitamin, let us look at how they work together. Vitamin D strengthens the actual muscle fibers, ensuring they can contract with power and precision. Vitamin C, meanwhile, weaves the connective tissues that hold those fibers in place and heal them after stress. One cannot work effectively without the other. Think of building a bridge. Vitamin D lays down the steel beams, the structure of the bridge itself. Vitamin C provides the cables, the bolts, the cement that binds it all together. If either is missing, the bridge collapses. In the body, if vitamin D is lacking, your muscle fibers cannot grow stronger. If vitamin C is lacking, those fibers cannot repair or bind into a stable framework. Together, they create a muscle system that not only grows but endures. This partnership is especially powerful during sleep. Vitamin D directs calcium and energy into the fibers, while vitamin C stitches collagen into the connective tissue. All of this happens silently, without your awareness, while you rest. When you wake up, the results are not immediately visible, but over weeks and months, the change becomes undeniable. Movements feel lighter. Tasks that once left you sore no longer do. Energy returns. Why seniors must take this seriously. For those in their 50s, 60s or 70s, this is not simply about building larger muscles. It is about independence. It is about being able to walk without fear of falling. It is about climbing stairs without gasping for breath. It is about maintaining dignity and freedom for as many years as possible. Muscle is not just for athletes. It is the very foundation of your health. Strong muscles protect your bones, shield your joints, balance your posture, and keep your organs supported. Weak muscles, on the other hand, open the door to falls, fractures, and frailty. And while exercise is a key player, it cannot achieve its full benefit without the nutrients that fuel repair. This is why addressing vitamin D and vitamin C is urgent. Each night that passes without them is a night of incomplete repair. Each year that passes without correcting deficiencies is another year of lost strength that may never return. But here is the hopeful truth. It is never too late to begin. Even seniors who start in their 70s can rebuild strength and vitality by restoring these missing vitamins. Practical daily applications. So how do you put this knowledge into practice in your own life? Begin with awareness. Ask yourself, how much time do I spend outdoors in natural sunlight? Do I eat fresh fruits and vegetables daily, or has my diet become limited to processed foods? These two questions alone can reveal much about your vitamin D and vitamin C status. If you find that your time outdoors is minimal, make it a habit to step into the sunlight each day, even if only for 10 or 15 minutes. Let your face and arms be uncovered when possible. If the season or your health makes this difficult, speak with a health professional about safe supplementation. For vitamin C, aim to include at least one fresh fruit and one raw or lightly cooked vegetable with each meal. Add berries to your breakfast, slice fresh peppers into your salad, or snack on an orange in the afternoon. The goal is not perfection, but consistency, giving your body what it needs every single day. And remember, hydration matters. Vitamin C is water soluble, meaning it travels best in a well-hydrated body. Drink clean, pure water throughout the day and avoid overloading your system with sugary drinks that deplete rather than nourish. The subtle signs of progress. When you begin nourishing your body with vitamin D and vitamin C, the changes may not scream loudly at first. Instead, they whisper. You may notice that you no longer feel as stiff in the mornings. Your energy levels begin to stabilize. The soreness after walking or gardening fades more quickly. Sleep becomes deeper, and you wake feeling more refreshed. Over months, these whispers grow stronger. Tasks that once seemed difficult become easier. Your posture improves, your confidence returns, and you begin to feel more in control of your own body again. These are the signs that your body's nightly workshop is functioning as it should, that the builders finally have the materials they need. And do not underestimate the emotional change that comes with physical strength. When your body feels capable, your mind feels clearer. Fear of weakness fades, and in its place comes the courage to live fully. A word of caution. While these vitamins are powerful, they are not magic pills. They are part of a larger picture of health that includes balanced diet, regular movement, proper hydration, and quality sleep. If you rely only on supplements while neglecting the rest, the results will be limited. But when you combine them with healthy habits, the effect is transformative. Also, be mindful of balance. Excessive doses of vitamin D can lead to calcium imbalance, and too much vitamin C can upset the digestive system. The key is not overloading, but providing steady, adequate nourishment. Think of it like watering a plant. Too little, and the plant wilts. Too much, and the roots drown. The goal is a steady stream of life-giving nutrition. For many seniors, weakness in the body often translates to discouragement in the mind. It feels as though life is slipping away, that energy and joy are things of the past. But caring for your muscles, nourishing your body, and waking up stronger
can change this story. It is not merely about flesh and bone. It is about hope. Every night you go to sleep, you are given a gift, the chance to be renewed. Your body was designed with the ability to restore itself, but this gift requires your cooperation. By giving your body the nutrients it needs, you honor the design, and you awaken each morning not drained, but restored. This is more than science, it is wisdom. It reminds us that life is not over after 50 or 60. Strength, vitality, and joy can still be yours. The choice lies in how you care for yourself today. So let us bring this message together. The two vitamins that hold the power to build muscle while you sleep are vitamin D and vitamin C. Vitamin D strengthens the fibers, supports balance, and enhances the very sleep that repairs your body. Vitamin C weaves the tissues, heals the damage, and protects your muscles from harm. Together, they form the partnership that allows your body to wake up stronger each day. For seniors, this is not optional, it is life-changing. Weakness and fatigue do not have to define your later years. Frailty does not have to steal your independence. By nourishing your body with these vitamins, by giving your nightly workshop the tools it needs, you can rewrite the story of aging. And when you wake in the morning, may you rise with strength in your steps, hope in your heart, and the joy of knowing that even in the later years, your body can still surprise you with its power. Because strength is not just for the young, it is for anyone willing to give their body the care it deserves. Wake up stronger, live renewed, and let these two simple vitamins be the keys that open the door to your best years yet.
If this video helped you understand how to do that, please give it a thumbs up. It truly helps others find this important information. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay informed, stay healthy.